Hello guys, it's Anish, and today I'm going to show you how to improve FPS in PUBG, whether be it the English version or the Chinese version. And when I first got my OnePlus 3T, I installed the PUBG immediately. And when I was playing the game, I got a solid FPS up to like 40 to 50 FPS at first. Then after playing the game for about 5 to 10 minutes, there was a super aggressive thermal throttling that was happening, and the FPS would drop to about 20 to 30 FPS. So the game was quite unplayable. I mean, this is quite ridiculous, because OnePlus 3T is a flagship phone from 2016, and I thought that I could play the game in the highest setting in HDR mode, right, with 60 FPS. But I was, wrong. So I dug around a little bit in the internet and found out that OnePlus 3T suffers from heavy thermal throttling. So I tried many solutions. I tried a lot of blogs. I tried a lot of research in the internet, and I couldn't even find a single piece of advice that would actually help me improve the FPS. I just messed around in the ES File Explorer, and I found there are three files, right? So first thing you're gonna want to do is first you have to root your device. For this to work, you need to gain access to the system files, and you need to edit and delete a few of those files. So a root access is absolutely mandatory for this. So after you have rooted your phone, you need to install an ES File Explorer or any other root explorer, applications. And then you're gonna have to open up the application like so, and then you're gonna have to go to the system folder, right? Use the system folder and go to system once more, and then after that go to vendor, and then go to search and type in thermal. Okay. Once you search for the thermal, files, you will see three or two files there, right? Two of those files would be config files, right? And you can open them up in text editors and stuff like that. And the other one is gonna be files like this one, which has no extension. And the name for this is thermal engine, right? So what you're gonna do is delete all those files, delete three or two of those files, the config and the file that has no extension. After you've done that, just reboot your phone, and then you're gonna have to install a custom kernel. For me personally, the one that I use right now is Franco kernel. To be frank, that kernel is really amazing, right? So once you've rebooted your phone and installed the kernel, you're gonna want to install a kernel manager app like this one. It's Franco kernel's manager application, which is official, by the way. And once you've done that as well, what you want to do is go to the menu, go to CPU manager, and then after that, set the silver cluster up to 1500 megahertz, and the gold cluster up to about 1900 megahertz, and change the CPU governor to performance as well, right? So, and that's it. That is basically what you have to do. But if you want some more juice, if you want some more FPS out of your device, you can go ahead and set them up to the maximum frequency. But be advised, by doing this you are gonna face some heavy temperature issues. The max that I've gone while using the full power of the CPU, I mean the full speed of the CPU, the max I got was around 60 to 70 degrees Celsius, right? So which is not that big of a deal, because my phone didn't damage at all. So for a safe variation, you need to go about like 1500, and big CPU cluster up to about 1900 megahertz. By doing this, you will achieve maximum performance, and you would not face any severe, temperature increases in your device. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do to get, decent, not decent, to be honest, to get the maximum power from your CPU. And after doing this, you will see heavy improvements in FPS in PUBG. You can also play it in HDR setting with ultra FPS, and you would not face any lags or any FPS drops whatsoever. So that's basically it. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks.